Hey guys, it's Chongo. Welcome to my video. Today we are going to be making 삼각김밥, which is another way of saying what is translation? Pretty much like a Korean rice wrap, or like rice balls. But instead of rice balls, it's gonna be more like in a triangular shape. Yeah. So it's been a while since I did a video. Yeah, it's been a while since I last did a video. And a few friends asked me to do a video of this particular kimbap today, as also I'm actually making this for church tomorrow too. So throwing some putting the recipe together and making everything together as well. So there's pretty much two kinds I'm gonna be making today. One is gonna be spicy tuna, and then the other one's gonna be kimchi. Spicy tuna rice ball or rice triangle, and then there'll be a kimchi version of it as well. So I'm just gonna go down through the ingredients with you real quick and everything that you will need to make it happen. So for the spicy tuna, obviously you want to get canned tuna. If you go to an Asian market or Korean market, they sell it Korean version. I prefer the Korean version because it's much more tastier. But I totally forgot to grab some earlier today, and so just stopped by local grocery store and just got any kind of canned tuna for it. So yeah, canned tuna, and then you will need kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayo has a softer taste, a smoother taste to it. Whereas if you were to use regular mayo, like ones that they make in America, like Miracle Whip or Hellman's mayo, it has a little more tang to it. So preferably I like kewpie mayo because it's much more smoother, less of that tang in that regard. So yeah, kewpie mayo, and then there is sriracha sauce. This is a definite must. No other sauce. Don't use like Tabasco. Don't use gochujang. Don't even use like any kind of like hot sauce. It has to be sriracha sauce to have that right flavor, right taste to it. So make sure you grab this, and then you're gonna put in also celery. The reason for this is because if you just put the spicy tuna itself, it still tastes good. But if you want to bring a more like a fun taste and a fun texture to the spicy tuna, this will bring that a fun flavor and fun texture to the taste. And then you're also going to need some green onions, and then also you're going to also need some black pepper. So that's for the spicy tuna. And then for kimchi, make sure that it's fermented well for better taste. The more fermented, the better the taste. And then you're also gonna need some sesame oil. Yeah, pure sesame oil. And then you're also gonna need some sugar for it as well. Okay, so there's that. And then when you make the rice ball or the triangle, you are gonna need to buy this. This is the seaweed wrap. You have to get it. So this one will say double roasted onigiri. And so if you go to Asian market, they'll sell seaweed sheets like this. There will be ones that has no plastic wrap. Make sure that you look for the one that has this picture of the triangle, the seaweed, and wrapped up in a triangle shape, as this will be the necessity in order to make this specific one that I'm making today. Some people have told me, or anyway, if you watch other people, when they make this, what they'll do is just make it into an actual rice ball, and then they'll just crush seaweed into it. Yeah, cut it, or I'm sorry, they'll crumple it or they'll cut it, and then they'll just rub the ball into the seaweed so it gives that look to it as well. It's like a different shape, but pretty much it's the same concept as well. So you'll use this, and then obviously you'll need rice, which I'm not going to take out or show right now because it's in the works right now, and then we'll be taking out the rice later on in order to do it. And so yeah, when you make the rice as well, I'll show again later on in the video, but you need to use rice, and then you'll add some sesame oil. Some people will put rice vinegar into it. Not necessary in my personal opinion, but I guess in a way it brings out a little bit more a different taste to it. So if you want to use it, you can. I'm not going to be using it this time around. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna make the rice ball now, or at least the fillings at this time. Okay, took me a little bit. So when you get these out, it will have either like this one has been soaked in vegetable oil. Make sure you drain that out, which I am going to do right now. And I'll put the recipes in terms of the amount you want to use in the ratio for the ingredients in the description. But yeah, just make sure you drain this out. And before you put in the other ingredients, just make sure that you mix this up well. Make sure it gets a good color. Mix. You have to mix it up well because the tunas will be in chunks, and the mayo and the sriracha won't get in between the tuna chunks well. So you gotta make sure that you push it to the side and then mix it up well. As you do that, it will get a little bit, it may seem kind of like watery at first, but as you break down the tuna, it will start to get thicker and thicker. And then there'll be other things that go in as well to make it more flavorful. So let's try a little bit. You want to always try a little bit for taste, just to make sure that the flavor is to the liking. Oh, perfect. Nice kick of the sriracha sauce, and the mayo is not overpowering, and that is pretty thick right now. So set this to the side, and depending on how much, like I said, I put the ratios in, but depending on how much you're gonna make, you want to balance it out. You don't want to put too much of the celery, but make sure that it's portioned out well. And then you want it when you cut it. I'll show you in a little bit. Let me wash these up real quick. So when you cut the celery, you want to make it into very, very small pieces. And so the way that you want to do that is by cutting these up right down the middle. And then at the bottom pieces, since they are a little bit thicker, you may want to cut it one more time. This first one is a failed attempt, but what I can do is do that, and then there we go. Much better. Better looking too. This is here. So, man, this cutting board. Cut that in half first to make it. There we go. Much more smoother. Yeah, that should be good. This one will cut into 3 though. Alright. And then you do that. These pieces together. And then you cut them into real small pieces here. Like, there's a Korean saying that 욕심 부려. That means like my greed is a little too strong, or I'm passing on my greed. I don't know what's the best way to say that in English, but in any case, just be patient because cooking is an art. There you go. Here. So there goes our celery. And the rest, if you have extras like this, wash it up. A good diet, personally, is having this with peanut butter. Try it out if you haven't. Put that away. And next, gonna be the green onions. Away. The green onion as well, you're going to cut them into small bite-sized pieces, or not bite-sized, but almost like mincing them. There's that. And then, last but not least, we'll put some black pepper. And then, with that, you're gonna mix everything again. then after you mix it again, take another sample. Mmm. Oh, this is nice. It's a little bit spicy if you eat it on its own right now, but when it has it with the rice, it's gonna balance it out really, really well. So, like I said, I'm gonna be making this tomorrow morning. So, I'm gonna just wrap this up for the time being and just put it in the fridge. Now, we're gonna make kimchi. So, for kimchi, when you make it, make sure that you get a pair of scissors because you want to get these down into bite size. Yeah, you want to get these down to real small bites, not as small, like minced pieces. So, yeah, it'll be much more easier if you have scissors, cooking scissors to cut them up. But I don't have one available to me right now, so actually I might need a better cutting board. Alright. Yeah. Just get another small bowl here. And oopsies. We're gonna just chop these up. Remember, once again, the more fermented, the better the taste is going to be. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's pretty much how small the pieces you want to make it. kimchi slicing is done. Let's clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna bring you over to the stove. Right. All right. So this part, I already turned on the heat. All right. Yeah, give it some heat. Where's my sesame oil? I put on some oil already. I put canola, vegetable oil. I'm gonna mix it in with some sesame oil though. Give a good amount there to cover the bottom. Alright. And then need a spatch now. Make sure that the heat is gets to a warm temp. Ooh, that's a good smell. Yeah, get it to a warm temp. And then do it little by little. Otherwise, it's gonna just take a long time to get this all cooked through. Main reason is because with the juices still coming, the kimchi juices coming out, you want to make sure that all the juices get reduced. Yeah, so that there's nothing like juices flowing from the when you make the kimbap. Not sure if you can see it right now, but there's like, you'll see like the juices bubbling through the water coming out. You gotta make sure that that is all reduced well. So turn on high heat, keep on mixing it through. when you make this, when you make the kimchi portion of it, one option is to put either pork or spam. The reason why I'm not doing it for this round is because there's gonna be a lot of it's kind of just people making food tomorrow, and there's gonna be like other dishes that have meat in it. So having one without any kind of meat I felt like would balance it out. So this part, and once again, as making. Give it a taste test. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. When you start the second round, alright, all that is reduced, and that's all you have to do for the kimchi. Yeah. So when you make kimchi, it'll turn out something like this. A little bit golden brown, like red from the kimchi. But yeah, that's how you want to do it. And then I'm gonna put this also in the fridge. And yeah, put that in the fridge as well, so that we can make this tomorrow morning. So when I come back to the video, I'll be showing you what to do with the rice, how to wrap it, and then we'll show you yeah, how you eat it and stuff like that too. So all that being said, I will see you guys right now. It's about 9:35. That means I'm gonna be waking up, or when I go to sleep, probably like around 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'll be waking up in about 6 hours after the fact. So I'll see you guys like around 6 p.m. However I feel it's gonna make me to make about 60 to 80 of these tomorrow morning. So see you then. Peace. Good morning. It's actually 6:04. Kind of hit the snooze button a few times, too many. So a little bit in a rush right now, but yeah, we're going to make this happen. So have the spicy tuna, have the kimchi fillings all ready to go. Now it's just to show you real quick on the rice. Just grab a rice, and when you mix it, grab one of these nice plastic gloves so you can do some mixing. And just pour a little bit of sesame oil. You don't want to do too much, otherwise the rice is not going to stick well. And make sure that the rice kind of cools out a little bit too right now. I should have brought this out earlier, but if the rice is too hot, then it makes it a little bit more tough. It makes it tough for the packing to happen in that regard. So just grab a little bit. You don't, like I said, just not too much of the sesame oil. Just enough so that it gives it mixes through well, nicely. It just has a nice smell to it as well. So. Okay, so that's all mixed in. Now, to make the sheets. So, all right. Just for cleanliness sake, I'll do this here. Hopefully you guys can see me. All right, so oh, here it is. So grab one of these bad boys, sheets here. Put the triangle on top. Rice is going to go in first. Don't have to do too much. Just get a nice layer there. And then for the filling, I'll just start with kimchi. Get a little bit there. You don't want to do too much, otherwise it makes the packing explode. And then you don't want to do too little, otherwise all they're going to eat is just rice. So that's why you make the filling a little bit more flavorful or strong in terms of yeah, flavor and the yeah, whatever seasoning and whatever flavoring you're doing for it, because of the fact that there's going to be so much rice going into this as well. So you put that filling in, put the get the triangle. So get one this triangle. I got it on Amazon. This is gonna be the one thing that you definitely need in order to make these rice balls. So there's that. Push it down. As you push it down, lift up the stencil. You get both. And you get the triangle shape there. Fold it in. Make sure you get these 2 stickers ahead, because or at least 1 sticker ahead of time, because you will use this to keep the paper in. So make sure that the lining is, the triangle lines up in the middle. Fold one end here. Fold there, and there you go. And that's how you make it. I would open this up right now, but the fact that I'm late and I got 3 hours to pack about 60 to 80 of these, I am not going to open it just yet. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the video. But to make this fun, I am going to start a timer and see how many I can get done in 3 hours. And so you guys can have the joy of watching this, of me packing for the next 3 hours or so. So, wish me luck. Timer
언제나 다정한 그대 모습 나도 모르게 닮아가요. 어디서나 여유로운 그 미소가 내겐 너무 멋져 보여요.
피할 수가 없네요. 내게만 사랑스런 그대 모습 어느새 나도 닮아있죠. 그대의 마음과 생각과 맑은 눈빛 이젠 그게 내 모습이죠.
나에겐 완벽한 그대 모습 어느새 나도 따라가요. 그대의 말투와 손짓과 웃음들은 이제는 내 것이 되어 있죠.
이토록 예쁜 그대 눈은 나만을 바라보네요.
늘 떨리는
내 마음은 늘 그대만을 향해 있죠. 닮아가요,
나 닮아가요. 나도 모르게 닮아가요. 모두를 환하게 비추는 그대의 빛 난 피할 수가 없네요. 물들어요, 나 물들어요. 나 그대에게 물들어요. 내 맘을 따스하게 적시는 그대 향기 난 어느새 물들어 있죠.
That is how you make 삼각김밥. I did roughly, definitely over 70 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like around 73 or so. Yeah, 75 삼각김밥s here. So, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Leave comments below. Like I said, I'll leave descriptions on the ratios and the ingredients in my descriptions. Comment if you have any suggestions to make it any better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy Sunday. Blessings to you all. And take care. Until next time. Bye.